All right, so right now we are playing the new Rebirth Island Casuals. This is their version of their haunted mode for Halloween. Now, I just want to say, just start off saying that this has been such a disappointment, just in terms of like how it was prior. I remember when we first got the Haunting of Verdansk. Like, I'm talking about the OG joint that came out like such a long time ago. That was actually like haunted. Like, the map's not even dark right now. Are you kidding me? This literally just looks like a slightly darkened version of just like Rebirth Island, which is such a shame that they didn't add anything fun to this type of map. You know what I mean? Another downside of this is that, man, is in casuals. And like, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm sure you have noticed, but when you click on all the other playlists, it's literally just the same thing. There's no update. So like, why would you put some of like your Halloween mode in casual, something that not a lot of players really play? Now, don't get me wrong, people will experience this game mode. There are people, there are like a faithful casual community, right? However, though, I just feel like there's not enough of a reason, or not enough of a faithful community to put your all your work in a casual playlist. I'll never understand that. And honestly, I'm very nervous for what BO7 has to offer in terms of Warzone. Now, when it comes to the actual multiplayer of the game, it seemed pretty promising. I'm not gonna lie to you. The wall jumping. I know a lot of people hated the wall jumping. Now, you know, everyone got scared. Everyone's getting scared that it's gonna be like, you know, too OD. Like, the skill gap's gonna increase drastically. They've already announced that it's not going to be implemented in Warzone, the wall jumping. So it's still going to be your basic movement, you know what I mean? But I'm sure somehow it's going to be like different. Now you might ask, what do I mean by that? I feel like in every Warzone when we first play, the movement's always different. There's never like a universal like base. Like, I bought my teammate by accident. There's never like a universal like. I'm gonna snipe that. Which is such a shame, because I feel like it makes it so much harder for like new players. Like, they're getting used to the movement every time. Wouldn't you want like a universal movement that everyone could just like learn and master? I don't know. That's just me. Right. Moving back to more of my thoughts on the BO7 beta. I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty good. It felt smooth. I don't want to say Call of Duty's back, because everyone's saying that shit, and it's like almost a meme. It's a meme at this point, right? But it did look promising. Like, it felt smooth. The only thing that wasn't great about it, the maps felt a little lackluster, but it does feel like they're actually listening to the community. And I'm gonna ask, why would I feel that way? If you guys didn't know, they're removing skill-based matchmaking in multiplayer. So that, first of all, that's such a shock to me, just because like I never thought Call of Duty would ever remove skill-based matchmaking. I remember like the community as a whole has been asking for, it feels like decades, even though I know it's been years, but like what, since maybe Modern Warfare 2019 maybe? Don't quote me on that, but I think it's something along those lines. And it's just insane how like Call of Duty is taking competition to force them to actually, like, you know what I mean, actually like respond to some of the things people hate. Now, right now in this video, I'm also using all of the new guns that have come out with the final update for this Warzone. And right now we're using the Merrick and the MP40. And I'm not gonna lie, these guns aren't bad. Like, these guns aren't bad, but like, they're not the meta, you know? This does feel better than some of the other updated guns in like past updates up to as of like to date. But I don't consider these meta. I still believe the meta is still gonna be either your Jackal or your C9, and then your AR is gonna be the Kilo, man, and that's gonna be the meta for. It seems like it's gonna be forever now. Which I mean, I respect Call of Duty. They're listening. They're starting to listen now, but there's so much more work that needs to be done, and I wonder, can Battlefield actually take people off of Call of Duty? I don't know if it's going to give people the itch, like that first-person shooter itch. I played a little Battlefield myself during their open beta. And I'm not going to lie, it was fun, but I don't know. It just like, somehow Call of Duty's able to just kind of hold down the first-person shooter just game, man. It really does just feel way smoother, way more like latency feels way better. I don't know. Wow. I'm more of like, of course, an arcade-based shooter, and that's why I love like Call of Duty, right? And I know Battlefield is not an arcade, so that shouldn't be it's not a fair comparison, right? Or fair like argument to make that like they shouldn't even really be competitors. The only reason they are is because they're shooting games. That's a topic for another day. In terms of this update, I wish they would have did more. Like they would have just reverted back to more of the OG Verdansk, the OG Verdansk joint. I really felt like that was the best Halloween mode. You got cool skins. I will say in terms of skins, they're doing the skins. What they add the OG Predator. That's pretty cool. I can't even hate. That's a pretty cool skin. That's pretty cool, right? Which Call of Duty can always kills it on skins, but when it comes to these in-person updates and like live events, they're always pretty dull, man. I'm not gonna hold. They're always super dull, man. Like I remember in the OG like just Verdansk mode with the Halloween joint, you were literally dropping like 80 kills. Like you were able to switch and be a zombie. Like that shit was awesome, bro. Like right now I'm sitting here running around shooting bots. Like how did we get here? I really hope that in future updates that they take more time. It feels like this was a super rushed update. And almost like they kind of like, they're like, okay, we're going to put out another update, you know what I'm saying? So that people can play something while they wait for BO7 to come. But as you can see, people are going to Battlefield. There's a lot of Call of Duty pros as well as content creators who are just switching to Battlefield 6 to focus on that. Well, it remains to be seen how long they actually focus and stay on that. But I mean, it's food for thought, man. And I really do hope that Call of Duty can get their shit together, man. Because I mean, regardless, I know there are a lot of new games coming out on the horizon, like GTA 6, right? Like a lot of cool things. But Call of Duty's always had a place in my heart, and especially it's been a game that I built such a platform, not such a platform, but you know, built a small brand for myself on it. So you know, it's always gonna hold a special place in my heart, man. And you know, this is the game I used to grind, man, playing back in the day, like Nazi zombies with the boys, like right before school type shit, man. So it's just the sentimental value with me and Call of Duty will always be there. So I really do hope that they get their shit together. But oh shit, oh no, fuck. In terms of this update, though, man, we have to give this thing. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. This has been one of the worst updates to date in terms of the amount of anticipation or hype for this update versus the overall execution of it. It's just been very, very poor. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is literally a snoozer. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like an actual Call of Duty update. Like I'm like how often in terms of the replayability factor am I gonna play this? You know what I mean? Like I'm never coming back to Call of Duty Night. Not even gonna hold you. Like this is it. I'm here making this video, and after this, I'm out of here. I almost hope we get wiped. It's that bad. But now we're gonna lock in for the squad. But it's just, it really is such a shame. Let me kill some of these guys right here. This is a close wall right here. I'm gonna try to help my teammates get the little win here. Nice. Good work, teammate. Nice. Like it's cool when you're actually fighting actual players, but when like I'm just running in the bots, like, what are you doing? I do feel like Call of Duty needs to add more OG weapons into their games. Like that's like, I mean, bring back the MP40 and shit. Like the actual MP40. Don't bring back a gun that's like, you know what I mean? Like it's like it, but it's not. Like please, just bring back the actual gun. I'll put him down real quick. Only one team left. Rising back with these guys. So we can get this over it. Popping UAs too. Wowzers. Oh, teammate. Time to fight these guys. My team's dying on me. Okay. He has to be hiding somewhere. This one. Okay. The place. These zombies are like not even like, they don't do nothing. We'll slow down my boy. That's a little one. Nice. GG's. Yes, sir.